I am itching to fish. It's been almost a week since I fished. I've been really busy, had a super hectic schedule this week. Thursday and Friday I had appointments I had to go to, so I didn't get a fish. And then Saturday we had our daughter's first birthday party. I'll throw a little picture up. She had so much fun. It was an awesome time. And then today I went to church, and then I'm gonna try to squeeze in a little bit of time to test out my new Shimano reel, because then I have to go to my niece's birthday party. She was born 2 days after Charlie, so really hectic schedule. But we had a really powerful message this morning at church, and one that I personally needed to hear, and I feel so much better now that I have heard it. And if you guys ever find yourself in the Whitesburg, Kentucky area, you should come join us. We meet every Sunday at 11, and we're located in the Shriners building directly behind the VFW. We would love to have you there, so come join us. I made it down to Jenkins Lake, actually right below my house. I'm probably 2 minutes down the road. And I don't know if the fishing's gonna be good. We've had a lot of storms, and it's just, I probably won't catch anything, but I really just wanna test the reel out and see how well it casts. If you see the red rod cover behind me, that is the rod that I chose to pair up with the Shimano SLX. And it may be a little overkill and may not make much sense to any of you, but I'll get out and grab it and show you and explain the method behind my madness. Unfortunately, we won't have any first person point of views because I don't have my chest mount. So I'll just grab my rod and reel. We'll get down to the water, and I'll show you what I got. So here it is. Looks a little bit overkill. This is the 7'3" extra heavy Absolute, my favorite rods. There is a reason that I got this, and I'll explain it to you guys after I'm done here. I just want to test it out a little bit and see how well it works. It worked just fine. That's why I needed a high gear to get it out of all of that. It's all lily pads here. Awesome little fat dude. Sorry I don't have a chest mount. That probably would have been a lot better, but he come from right there in the beginning of these lily pads. All right, see you, Susie. All right, so maybe I did not choose bad with an extra heavy. I honestly thought that it would be too much on the fish and it would rip them up, but that wasn't such a big fish, and it didn't seem like it did it with that one, so awesome. This is actually a little Terminator frog that I found at the dump. I've literally been here for 6 minutes and caught that little bass, and this is a lake that I normally don't catch many fish in. Sorry I can't take you guys with me on a chest mount, but I'm an idiot and left it at home, but I'm gonna walk over here and fish these lily pads a little bit more before I head out. This thing looks amazing. So let's talk about why I chose this setup as a froggin setup. Frog fishing does not have the best hookup ratio to begin with, but I miss a ton of fish on a frog because of another reason. I have tiny little infant baby girl hands, and usually with most reels that I have, I can't get a good enough grip on them, so when I go to set the hook, the reel pops out of my hand. But with this SLX, where it's so small, I can get a really firm grip on it and not have to worry about that. It's not going anywhere. And I just felt that with that fish that I just caught. I didn't think I would catch anything today, and the only reason that I went with the extra heavy in the absolute rod is because they didn't have a heavy. That's the only reason. I know it's a bit overkill, but I would rather have an extra heavy than another medium heavy. So that's what I went with, and I got it paired up with I think 50-pound braid. I'm not sure, but let me show you why. This is the stuff that I'm fishing, and all of those little dots are lily pads. It goes all the way across the lake, and they're not even fully out yet. So during the summer, it is so much worse than this, and I know there's a lot of fish to be caught in here. It's just I've never had anything heavy enough where I could pull these fish out of all these pads. If I have any, I will go ahead and throw up a little clip of what it looks like in the summer so you guys can see. But that's the main reason I needed something like this. I love frog fishing, and I don't have anything heavy enough to get in certain areas where I know there's a lot of fish to be had. So now you know the method behind the madness of an SLX on a extra heavy absolute rod. But I will say, just from the few casts that I made and the one fish that I did catch in the 10 minutes that I've been here, this Shimano is, as of now, definitely worth the money. It's only $99. Well, it's $100. That's cheap for a Shimano. That's cheap for a good reel in any brand. But I'm gonna obviously do a review once I use it for a while, but as of right now, I love it. Which, you know, it could just be the hype of owning a Shimano, because I've wanted one for years, so I don't know yet. But it does cast well. I cast into the wind a minute ago and it handled it flawlessly, and it cast this braid like butter. And I know this rod is, I think it's a 1/2 ounce to 2 ounce. Yeah, the lure is a 1/2 ounce to 2 ounce capacity for this rod, but I don't know how much this Terminator frog is. I don't know how much it weighs, but it's small and it handled it with ease. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to do a lot more frog fishing with this thing. I've went and got my chest mount, and I went to my niece's birthday party. I'm on my way back towards the house. It is raining a little bit, but I'm gonna try to stop at the lake for just a few minutes and make a couple more casts with the frog on the Shimano SLX and see if I can't do any good. So I'll see you when we get to the water. While I'm down here, I'd like to talk a little bit about these fishing gloves. Right after I bought them, I posted a picture of them on Instagram, and the first thing I seen was people saying, that's cool, but they don't work. And I mean, I don't understand, because there's a fish. Okay. He cut me a little short, but awesome. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Nice little chunker. See, dude. Okay, so he interrupted me, but I really don't mind at all. What I was saying is, oh, that was on the Terminator frog again that I found at the dump. Anyway, what I was saying is, I posted a picture on Instagram, and the first thing was someone saying that they're cool but they don't work. But it doesn't make sense to me, because they absolutely do work. The only purpose that these have are to shield my hands from the weather, and that's exactly what they do. I got tired of getting sunburn on my hands, which I no longer do with these, and I also have hand tattoos, so I don't want them to get faded by the sun. So I do recommend these. If you don't have any, go pick some up. I'll leave a link in the description. So I don't know if I'm gonna end the video here or add this to my next video. I'll probably end it here. That way I can get another video out right now. But if you guys enjoyed and you are as hyped as I am to see me use this, then go ahead and hit the like button, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell right beside the subscribe button so YouTube will notify you when I put out a new video. And I'll see you guys real soon.